multiple cleaners have come in previously, and we're not able to remove these organic stains. We will take this high-powered UV light that kind of acts as the sun, if you will, and use like a peroxide and actually treat those spots. That UV light will help fade that stain, that color that's in your carpet. So we have had success.
This is the Checka Pro Radio Show. Checka Pro Joe has assembled a team of pre-qualified home service contractors to bring you the latest in services, products, and techniques. Now, here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Checka Pro Joe.
We look at our carpets, and they may be only 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. We invested a lot of money. We've got some stains. Question is will all the stains come out when we hire the carpet cleaner? So I have asked Erik Olson. He's a professional carpet cleaning expert from Safe and Soft Carpet Cleaning to answer that question. Erik, how are you?
Great, Joe. Thanks for having me.
So the question posed today, will all the stains come out of the carpet by the time you leave?
So, well, that's a loaded question. It actually depends. I mean, although we have great success at removing most stains, some stains are permanent. And why is this? One of the reasons can be because sometimes people have tried to treat the stains previously with over-the-counter spot removers. Like, I'll name one of the most popular ones that people like to use and carpet cleaners hate is Resolve. That often will set the stain. When we find out if somebody's used the spot remover from the store beforehand, we usually give them the disclaimer that we have about a 50-50 chance of removing that now because you've actually tried to remove it yourself and may or may not have set the stain. Other stains due to the nature of carpet and what is spilt on them, like, let's say, turmeric is an extremely difficult one to remove. Turmeric that oftentimes is in curry, hair dye. Hair dye is designed to dye your hair. As far as removing that out of the carpet, that can be very difficult. Nail polish, bleach can even be permanent for many cleaners. We have had success with removing nail polish and even bleach. We actually, Safe and Soft, we can go in and re-dye the carpet. So any color that's been removed from bleach, we can actually add that color back to the carpet fibers. As far as hair dye goes, I mean, we can bleach out the carpet and re-dye it as well. That will work. And it also just depends on if the carpet fibers are damaged. So a lot of times if you're not using proper spotting techniques, like rubbing the carpet, that's a big no-no. You can damage the carpet face fibers. What you should be doing is actually blotting. If the fibers are damaged, then you have a lot less likely chance of removing those. Inks we've had success with, but it also depends on the ink. And sometimes one spot remover may not work. We'll try another one. We have just picked up actually a special UV light that allows us to remove tough organic stains like urine, turmeric, or curry, vomit, and so on. So before, where we've had cases where a number of cleaners have come in, multiple cleaners have come in previously, and we're not able to remove these organic stains. We will take this high-powered UV light that kind of acts as the sun, if you will, and use like a peroxide and actually treat those spots. That UV light will help fade that stain, that color that's in your carpet. So we have had success with that. We continue to add training for specialty spot removal, but we cannot promise that we can always get out the spots. We set realistic expectations in our pre-inspection when we go over everything. A lot of times it's easier to know whether we can remove a spot if we know what the spot is. But a lot of times people don't know. There's those mystery stains, right? And we have spot removers that have success at removing those mystery stains, but sometimes they don't. We are good at removing stains, but we're not God, right? We can't always perform a miracle. And I get that from, my trainers as well that have trained us on these spot removal techniques that, hey, look, I'm good, but I'm not God. I can't remove everything.
Okay, great advice. Contact Erik Olson and his team over at Safe and Soft Carpet Cleaning for all of your carpet cleaning needs. His information is in the description of this podcast. Thanks, Erik.
Thank you, Joe.
Checka Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Checka Pro Radio Show.